works better.
Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. We need love in this world today. But what's going on? I'm on target. Love works better because all we see is hate, killing, and destruction. So if we start loving, love works better. Now I'm looking like this because it's cold outside and I'm going to a funeral. So I wanted to take time and make a video because I need to stay consistent with my video. But on the video that came out last week, I didn't know that Don Lemon was going to be arrested at that time. But I did know something was going to happen. And I was trying to get in touch with someone to call Don Lemon and get in touch with him and tell him he's going to be all right, but he needs to do something different than what he's doing. I just see him in my spirit. Like I said, I have a zoning spirit. I can see things, but sometimes I don't quite put my finger on what it is exactly. But I knew it was something coming. So therefore yesterday I found out that they had arrested him. No, yesterday I found out they had arrested him. And so I knew then the Lord would let me know that I was on target. And I just want you all to listen to me. When I say something, it's not coming from me. A lot of things coming from me, but if I warn you or something, or say something is finna happen, that's why he wants you all to listen to this podcast, because I have a discerning spirit and I'm trying to help the people that hear what I am saying. And there is deeper things that I'm going to get into as God lead me, but I'm not getting ahead of God, okay? I'm not going to get ahead of God. But he told me, and I text different people that follow him, and I asked them if you could get in touch with him, to get in touch with him and tell him to be careful because the enemy's after him. Now he's got a good spirit. Don't tell me about who y'all think God made. God, I know God made everybody, okay? And I'm not in their head, I'm in my head. And that's where we all need to be, in our own head. It's God conscious. And when you are God conscious, you don't worry about who God made and how they are, what's going on in their life. Only thing you in control is you. And you love people, you want to share things with them. But he never told me to share with nobody they sick life. Not mine either. So the thing that I want you all to know, you got to find love within you. You got to start loving yourself enough to give God space in your life that God can direct your path. He said, in all your ways, acknowledge me, and I will direct your path. So what I be trying to force down you all throat is quieten your minds so you can tap in and hear what God is saying to you. So you can notice when he speak to you. That's all this is about. I know I repeat myself because nobody that I am in charge of, which is me, I'm in charge of me, but nobody that I talk to, they don't seem to be getting what I'm saying. And what I am saying to you all is to recognize that you have a spirit within you. That's God consciousness. He ain't gonna make nothing and he's not in it. God is in us. But we done been taught and primed and took the wrong way in churches and all these other places. But we still got a chance to come back. And I think this is why so much darkness is in America. Now you know what? I could put on an act and come out here and be holier than I in my acting. But I am truthful and I am real. And I don't have to put on an act. You can receive it, you can accept it, or you can reject it. I am fine. God protect me. He love you. and he loved me too. But I am on my journey, and it's to try to bring people to the Lord. They recognize God for it. Everybody think they in God. God is in you. But I don't know how much God we are in God. But the divine spirit got to take control. He gave his son for us. And we are spirit beings. Naturally, but we are spirit beings, okay? And if we don't tap into that spirit that within us and hear the voice of God speaking and listen to the divine spirit that speak to your conscience, and when we all be conscious, this is a heavenly place. It's a beautiful place to be conscious and be aware. I'm telling you, I know I keep repeating myself, but somebody need to comment and say, I understand. I get joy when I think about how good God is. I get peace when I just be quiet. I get understanding when I'm quiet. So I just want you all to tap in what it means to have life and have it more abundantly. A lot of people think it's the worldly stuff and more houses and more cars, but have life more abundantly. That's where you at when you have peace in your heart. Now, it's so much going on all around the world. And God allowed us, I'm going to say us because we all vote. I didn't vote. I voted for Kamala Harris. But God allowed us to show ourselves to the world. God allowed America to show themselves to the world. People been walking around and act like they all in, and the churches is full of people, but there is so much darkness in people, so much distraction, so much me, and don't want nobody else to have it. I share things with folks. Anything I learn, I share it. And a lot of people call that she tell everything. Well, okay, I might tell everything, but I don't hold no good things from nobody. But where we at now, there is some more darkness coming. Baby. There is some more darkness coming. And you got to open up your understanding. Come aware of God. Like I told them, I think I spoke somewhere, and I told them ICE is on the way. ICE is in New Orleans. ICE is here. They are tearing down structure that have been set up for the people in Pensacola. They are looking for all the black people that have high jobs. They are looking for them. They're going through stuff. Hear me. They're going through a lot of things. So you can be fired. But if you get in the presence of God and be aware of who you are, can't nothing stop you. And can't nothing touch you. Because you have the divine spirit wrapped up around you. You know how a vine tangle up? You know how a spider web, you can get in there and he catch everything and get in his web. Well, God will web you in and bind you up that nothing can touch you. And this is why I'm so, how I want to say it. This is why I keep saying the same thing over and over and over. And I'm going to keep saying it. Quieten your mind. Meditate so you can hear the voice of God. That's all I am out here to do, is to get somebody to understand you need more than the flesh to protect you. You need a divine spirit in you, baby. You need a divine spirit in you. And if we don't keep God in our life where he can speak and direct your path, baby, you're going down. There's some more killing. I know. You don't know when you leave home whether that's going to be your last chance. Your family might not see you no more. That's why I'm saying love works better. Don't be all mad and angry that you can't say have a good day. And then we want to fall out and die when somebody die and don't have nothing to do with them while they're living. That's some darkness in your life. That's darkness. That's not love. Love and darkness don't hang out together. Love and hate don't hang out together. I'm not saying you got to carry people all around in your heart and love on them all the time, but just have a common, decent attitude that I wish you well. I wish you well. Even though your husband and wife don't have it all together, if you're going to stay there with that person, why are you staying there? Aggravating them to death. Free them. And everybody needs some peace now. Well, when you go out that door, you know that God is with you. And see, you can't do that when you got all this stuff in your heart and you bet God, yeah, I did wrong. I did wrong. But see, when you do wrong and you have God in your life, He'll correct you. So that wasn't right. And you can fix that. We're in the flesh. We're in the flesh. And like I said, we're in the flesh. And we do things that we don't want to do, but you got to admit it. I was telling my daughter the other day, I said, people got to tell everybody what to wear at a funeral. I said, that seems so hard. Why you got to tell folks? Let folks wear what they want. Well, I went to this beautiful funeral, and everybody had on white, and it was so organized. It just looked like it was a heavenly homegoing for that woman. So I changed my mind, and I told her, I said, I ain't made it yet. I can change my mind. And when you can't change your mind and have a different attitude and different opinion, and say, I like that. I never see it like that. I never thought of it like that. And that's what I can do. I can always repent. And I said, oh, I like that. And we left that funeral and went to another one, and they had on boots and ponchos and tennis shoes and everything. And it's like, wow, what a difference uh, coordinate colors make. It's the difference. So let's change our attitude about a lot of things and work with each other. It's time God allowed this man to bring us together. And if you want to keep fighting each other, just knock yourself out. But Sister Gail gonna stay on her journey, and I'm gonna continue to say love works better. I am going to continue to say that this is the day that the Lord has made, and we need to rejoice in it. And if you're not rejoicing in it, knowing that God is working it out for your good, then you need to become God conscious. And I want you all to have a great rest of your day. And I'm praying for you, and you pray for me, because love works better.
I want you to understand. Love works better.